All right, people, what is going on? Back with another video, and today we're going to talk about the Falcons cutting their roster down to 80 players. One of my favorite players that we picked up this offseason was released, and we're going to talk about that. Also, the Atlanta Falcons unofficial depth chart was released, and again for the Browns game, and we're gonna get into that as well. So it's a good bit to cover. We're gonna get into it, and I hope you guys let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section. And also, if you haven't already, share this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I mostly talk about Atlanta Falcons football, talk about Georgia Southern football, and I talk about a little bit of gaming, mostly on the First and Frame Rate show. And I also got some gaming content that I'm gonna be showing a little bit later on this week, so be on the lookout for that. All right, let's get into this. The Falcons cut the roster down to 80. 5 players have been cut, and I got them right here on the screen. You can see them right here. And one of the players right there at the top that stands out, Javian Hawkins. I was really high on this kid. I thought he could be a change of pace back for the Falcons. I also did a video on him where at one point a guy from USA Today said that, I think it was USA Today, said that he could be the most talented back on the roster. And I can understand why, because he can do a lot of things based on his skill set. Well, I guess that it didn't pan out throughout the last couple of games this preseason. His performance was a little lackluster in my opinion. It just was not the best. Caleb Huntley, I believe, outplayed him. Also, there was I didn't see the play, or I can't remember the play. Somebody said that he slowed down so people could tackle him or something in one play. I just can't remember it, but I know I saw that somewhere. And if that's the case, yeah, I kind of get why the coaches could be kind of down on him. Nevertheless, Javian Hawkins is not on the team anymore, and it kind of sucks because I thought he could do big things for the Falcons. Sharif Miller was another person that was cut. Sagapolu, I think Sagapolu was cut as well. Austin Chamel, wide receiver out of Rice, he was cut, and Willie Wright, offensive lineman. I will say this though, just to keep Javian Hawkins' name alive, he's still on my team on Madden. I mean, so he does pretty well for my team on Madden, and I play that game on Twitch. The link is down in the description if you want to check out my Twitch channel. And I mean, but it's a video game. But nevertheless, it's really unfortunate that he's not with the team anymore. But Arthur Smith and company had other plans, so hopefully he finds a job somewhere else, because I think he could be an asset to a team, because nowadays you need as many running backs as you can, and you would like to have a running back that could use his skill set. So hopefully that'll work out for him, and maybe he'll find life somewhere else. All right, now I want to get into this right here. This let's see, I want to get rid of this. Yes, I want to get into this right here. This is the unofficial uh roster or depth chart for the game against the Browns. All this information is courtesy of AtlantaFalcons.com. So this is where I got my information from. And if you can see on the screen, you can look at the offense right now. Calvin Ridley, look like everybody's basically that's supposed to be starting is going to start. I'm looking at the offense right now. Right now, the only thing I do see that does stand out really is Kyle Pitts still isn't starting, which is, I kind of understand it. Also, Willie Beavers is starting at right tackle, and they're, Caleb McGarry and Jalen Mayfield is second and third on the right tackle list. I don't see anybody under right guard for Chris Lindstrom, which is kind of interesting because you got 3 guys everywhere else that's on the depth chart on the offensive line except for right guard. But we'll see how that plays out. This is still an unofficial list, so no telling how that's going to play out. Lee Smith is getting the second tight end position start, so I'm kind of wondering about that. Does that mean that Kyle Pitts is going to be tight end 1? Because that's where Hayden Hurst is right now. And he's right behind him. So I don't know how this depth chart plays out the way it does, but we'll see how that plays out once they actually play the games. On defense here, we have pretty much everybody that's still there. Grady Jarrett, Tyler Davison, Jonathan Bullard. Those guys are going to be on the front of the line. I would like to see a little bit more of Marlon Davidson. I'm pretty sure he's going to be playing some. Also, Taquan Graham. Also, you do not see Ao. I cannot. Every time I want to say his name, I can't say it right, but I know how to say his last name. Ogundeji. You don't see him starting as outside linebacker, which he's done phenomenal this preseason. So we'll see how that plays out. Will he continue to try to move up the spots or whatever? But he's third string as a reserve right now. You have Olakun at linebacker, Deion Jones as well. Steven Means is on the outside as well, starting over Dante Fowler. So that's pretty interesting as well. You can't go wrong with either one, but I see that. Also, as far as the secondary go, look like it's pretty much the way we thought it to be. A.J. Terrell, Eric Harris, Deron Harmon, Fabian Monroe. I don't see Richie Grant is a reserve behind T.J. Green, which is interesting there because I didn't hear much about T.J. Green. Javian Hawkins is the backup strong safety. I think that's the free safety, not strong safety. He's the backup strong safety. And I thought that Javian Hawkins was the one that got cut when I first heard the names of Hawkins, but it was Javian, not Jalen, because I would have been really devastated if it was Jalen that got cut, because Jalen has played very well this preseason. There's no reason to get rid of him. And as far as cornerbacks go, Fabian Monroe, Isaiah Oliver, so he's still at cornerback. Darren Hall, Avery Williams is way back there in the back of reserves. That's not a big deal in my opinion. Those guys are going to be moving in and out of on the defense. You need a lot of cornerbacks, so you're probably not going to see too many of those guys get cut. And for the most part, all those guys, they're playing okay. They're not playing the best, but they're playing okay. They got put in a bad situation against the Dolphins where they played against the first team, and it showed. And the Dolphins, I can understand why. They got embarrassed in practice, so they probably would have found a way to try to show up the Falcons. But hey, it's all right. I think we see them again later on the season. I'm not really sure. If we do, I hope we stomp a mud hole in them. But that's another story for another day. So that's pretty much it for what we have on the depth chart. It's unofficial. It's not official. But it looks like if this is going to play out the way it is, it's going to have a lot of guys that's supposed to play for the regular season. They're going to be playing, and we're going to be in for a treat against Cleveland because we can actually see what this real, first string is supposed to do, what the real first string is supposed to do throughout the season. Hopefully nobody gets injured and everybody plays up to their ability, and we'll see how that plays out. If you like this video, hit the like button, share this video, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the cuts. Let me know what you think about this depth chart. Do you think that this team is still fit to win some football games? Or do you think this team is still need a little bit more tweaking? Or you're going to have your opinion once this team actually plays with the first team? Because we haven't seen none, if any, of the first team at all so far this this preseason. So if they played, it's going to be great. We get to see something. But I do like what the defense brings. Even with the second and third string, those guys are playing pretty well. And we'll see what the first string does, hopefully. All right, guys. You guys be easy. You guys take care. Be blessed. All right, guys. Peace.